Today I'm going to do an open box reveal, and I'm going to give you an update on Binks, our little tiny sugar glider, and Orabella, the umbrella my fella brought home, is going to help me, and so is Blue, our Quaker. I'm Kaylin, the author of the Parrot Bliss Bond, Get to Know African Gang, Gray and Cape Parrots, 30 Perfect Apartment Parrots, and Feathered Splendor. Check out my links below for links to those books on Amazon. My merch, breeders I recommend, my favorite rescues, stuff like that. Now, let's open this up. This is kind of fun. One thing that's really interesting about parrots versus gliders is that they have different quote-unquote safe materials, and I hope you can hear me good. Oh no! This is like for me to put together. I thought it was gonna come made. Oh, I wouldn't want my gliders to take that apart. Wow, but I'm gonna keep it for my girlfriend who has a cute little granddaughter. This is a little young for her, but it won't be one day. There goes that. So now this just turned into hanging out with Orabella, the umbrella, and giving you an update. Yesterday's video I talked about, did I get scammed? Because my little sugar glider, yeah, I don't want you to eat her, okay? When she came to us, she was 11 grams, and that was on Sunday. I'm looking for her. And then she spent, I think, some of yesterday not eating much, which freaked me out. Yeah, don't eat my earrings. And I do want to talk to you about materials, but I'm going to give you an update while we're here. She seems to be doing a little better. She's like, hey, what's going on? It's daytime, not nighttime. So, believe it or not, guys, she's like 15 grams, so she's gained 4 grams altogether, which I'm very happy about. Yeah, so I made her a very cute pouch. This is a carrier pouch, and I have this one I could put inside, but and actually there's another pouch in there because I'm trying to give her a lot of insulation to help her stay warm. So she didn't eat for like a night and a day, and that, or very, very minimal. Like I was like, this is looking pretty bad. But then last night, she was better during the night for the first time in her little temporary like hospital carrier, meaning that when a parrot or a sugar glider is sick, at least, I don't know if this is true for sugar gliders, but I'm sure it is, you don't put them in their normal big cage, huh, sweetie? You put them in a smaller one, just like when you're not feeling well. You really want to retreat into your bedroom, or like in the hospital, you're in a hospital bed, and you don't need a big room because you're not up and active and moving around. Actually, your energy is really shrunk in, and you have to come in to recuperate and for your body to heal. So she is temporarily in a very small carrier when I put her to bed at night. There's a heating pad under half of it so that if she's too hot, she can go to the cool side. And for the first time last night, I put her food on the cool side. And when I checked on her at like 2 o'clock in the morning, because every time I get up to go to the bathroom, I check on her. Good job. Hello. Are you making an appearance? Thank you. Preach up. So when I checked on her, she was actually eating for herself. That's the first time I've ever seen her do that, where she went to her food bowl and she was eating. So that was really great. So, you know, you can correct my math, but basically she was 11 grams the first day. She's 15 now. So she's gained 4, which is, I'm going to say like what, 30%, between 30 and 40%. So fingers crossed, her Giardia came back negative. So that's really awesome. Now, so I hope she's doing well. If a couple more days go by where she keeps eating and she keeps gaining a gram every day or every other day, I'm going to be like, you know what, I think we're okay. Because the Giardia was negative, because we took care of the protozoa, or we're taking care of it, and the budding yeast, and because she's starting to eat more. I think she might have taken a day to just, like where her body was maybe using the medication to get rid of stuff, and sometimes when you're sick, you don't eat, you know, and your body needs to just kind of focus on getting healthy. So one thing that I was saying to you that is kind of exciting when it comes to materials, I think I want to do a video on materials. Materials for sugar gliders, if this was a plastic toy, it would apply. I don't like all those little pieces. I don't think that would give that to a sugar glider. Or fleece, that's for sugar gliders. But like when it comes to parrots, you can't, I mean, some plastic things are okay, and you can't give them fabrics unless it's tearaway cotton, which I don't know if they still swallow it or not. But basically my rule of thumb is if there's fabric, it's covering the cage. I don't like for them to have those tents or anything inside their cage where they might bite at it. They're parrots, where they'll destroy it and hopefully not ingest it, but that could be a problem. So it's kind of been interesting and fun. Like with parrots, we use a lot of woods that are non-toxic. And you can with sugar gliders, but it's not the same woods. Like pine is perfectly safe for parrots, toxic for sugar gliders. I guess it's like the pine sap that's toxic, but basically to make sure, like, and it depends on how they're dried, or I don't know, it's a little like detailed. So I'm like, okay, I don't know if I can find that out about my pine, so I'm just not gonna give it to my sugar gliders. Because I wanted to give them like some wooden, you could call them airways, or I don't know what you would call them. This is where I keep Binks so that she's warm. So I'm using my body temperature during the day to keep her warm. You know, like across their cage, going across their cage, have like wood so they could run across it. I thought that would be so awesome. It would need to be washed, sure, but you know. And instead, people kind of make something similar with fabrics, like with fleece. And so I have made them some things that look kind of like vines, and they do like this. They like go up and down. And I'm looking forward to using some of like my parrot's old coconuts, using the holes and tying fleece so that it starts to become like a jellyfish, you know? And then at the bottom of the jellyfish, tie a little plastic toy. So I need to get some little plastic toys. But it's kind of interesting. So the materials they can have are definitely different than the materials the sugar gliders can have. Okay, so there you had my not so great box opening. I thought I was gonna have a toy for my sugar gliders. Instead, I have a gift for one of my very, very good friends' granddaughters. Thanks for joining me in this surprise me video. And hopefully you enjoyed Binks's update. Okay, don't eat the phone, okay? Hey, pretty girl, who's that? Look at you. If you enjoyed that extreme close-up in me, please give us one of these. If you haven't already subscribed, make sure to do that. Check the links below, and I will catch you next time.